Alright, I'm Gimli Grim, Fighter Dwarf, make my day. I'm paying tribute to the Dirty Patriots. Dirt, get ready for action.
I am Leopold Kane, the great and wonderful thief of the party, the greatest of all time, half-elf.
Choke some kids out. Too loud.
I am
kidding.
Orange Autumn. I play Ren, the elf cleric, who is slightly burnt and scathed from her last encounter with the arcing lightning.
I thought that was burned out.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Crusher UK. I play Freezy, Tiefling Warlock, and I've since last session got a slight aversion to ghouls.
What?
I am Peter, the human warlord, and I'm alright. I'm just normal. I have no aversions or phobias or anything. I'm just ready to go.
Yeah, I should have mentioned I have multiple personality syndrome. It just seems like every week, every other week, I'm a different person, it seems like. I think I'll be doing the recap for last week, because I think I watched it like less than an hour ago. The party, after I climbed out of the butt of a statue, and
He did. He did do that.
Orange there got fried alive, the party headed down south, down the corridor and all that, and what was it? Messed with the door, which caused it where they had to fight two undead. I want to say the best way I can describe them is like the zombie from Night of the Living Dead that comes out of that barrel. It's like all nasty and gooey and things like that. It was I think it was, what was it, a toxic zombie or something. And also the party had to fight a
Lots of blarg.
another gelatin
Lots.
and all that stuff, another gelatin mole.
He's yelling at the kids right now. Shut up, goddammit! Goddamn, shut up!
You know what?
I know his feeling.
I was, because I'm like, come on, guys, it's the same thing every week. We got a big house. Go away. Go in the yard.
I understand, Leopold. I know the feeling.
Those feels, right? They're strong. Then after the party,
Thank goodness my
defeated,
son's 18.
The Jello from Hell.
In about 4 months. Less than 4 months. Well, 5 months, I'm sorry.
He's crying in the background.
Because Leopold probably just threw a pencil and was stuck in his eye. Ah, Dad!
I did.
I'm just kidding.
I threw something at the kid, and I'm like, go away. It was called Shot Head. It worked pretty well.
That's
Nice.
what I do, Leopold, to give them their daily dose of NyQuil.
I was trying to and all that stuff. They're getting immune to it and all that. After the party defeated, like I said, the two goo zombies and the Hell from Jello.
Unbelievable.
They opened
So
up a chest.
good.
Inside the chest was, I think, trinkets from Lord Keegan's dead family and all that. I think the party had plans on taking that back to the resting sites of Lord Keegan's family and all that. After that, they go back through the chamber where the giant statue that I climbed out of its butt at, and Gimli decided to play with some statues that breathed fire. He kept on trying to touch them, and finally, I think he disarmed them. I'm not sure. I missed part of that.
No, I told him to leave him alone.
But
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry,
he
leave him
smashed
alone.
it.
alone.
convinced
He
him
smashed
to
the
just
sheriff.
forget
Like, he was like a little kid. He was just like, I gotta touch it. I don't know what it is, but I gotta touch it.
Left me in a nasty mood. I wanted to hit everything around me.
And speaking of hitting everything around him, after that little situation, they went into where I think there was some little statues, and Gimli just went mad and destroyed every single one of them. And then after that, we fought some more zombies and some constructs, I think, if I remember right. And I'm assuming the party survived, because I'm pretty sure Dave wanted to be like, hey, let's get everybody together just so we can all die.
I
for
wouldn't
one
do
second.
Especially tonight, I would never.
And
do
I think that's
anything
everything,
like
right?
The construct actually got away from us.
I would
too.
never do anything like that.
He flew off on us, and that's the last we saw of him.
At the start of the fight, he started to run away.
Oh,
And
I
he
didn't.
went, I need to go warn the master.
Oh, I missed that part. I missed the last part of it, the last 20, 30 minutes of it. So
Yeah, it was a basically a clay golem type of clay golem. It was a homunculus. You were able, the party was able to identify it as a homunculus, and it yelled to the party, "You're too late! The Orcus portal is opening! I shall tell the master that you are here!" And he basically goes into the door where you guys are at. And this is where we're going to start the game tonight. At this beautiful wooden door. And like I had described it last week, there is a beautiful mural that is etched in the door that takes up both doors, making basically a 10-foot wide mural.
And Salty Dave allowed us to recognize the caricature on the door.
I did. Do you remember who that character was on the door, Gim?
The gnome, right?
No.
I'm surprised the door would still be there then.
Orcus!
Orcus! All
I'm
right.
pissed at him too.
okay. Well, in case it wasn't done, do a perception check on the door to make sure there's no traps. And,
Sure. Absolutely.
And we got a 19 on that.
So you're getting down on the door, you're on your knees, you're looking at this lock because you really think that this could possibly kill you if it has something, etched with the power of Orcus. But there's nothing on the, there's locks, but, you're looking in the holes and looking at the tumblers and everything looks unlocked.
No need to get on your knees there, Leopold.
I'm being cautious. Okay?
Well, I don't think he would be standing up checking locks. I would assume that all of the rogues would be like kind of on their knees, or maybe if they had
on one knee,
padded knees, or one knee or something like that. Yeah.
Well,
so what do you guys
I
think?
look up at Peter and I'm like, "What's the plan, man? I think this looks safe."
No, I think it went over their heads.
If that portal's up, we need to hurry up and get in there and finish this before he opens it fully.
Yep, let's finish this.
Let's get rid of this Orcus.
Orcus.
So the door seems safe?
Door seems safe.
Alright, you ready, Gim? Let's go.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
I'm gonna motion Leopold to get behind us.
For the Raven Queen.
Oh.
Oomba Gumba style.
Give me one well, actually you would know this, and I'm gonna just tell you this outright because you are a follower of the Raven Queen. Orcus and the Raven Queen, like water and oil, they want each other dead. So you, especially seeing that you're a devout follower of the Raven Queen, you want to see Orcus's head on a plate. Because Orcus does want to basically finish off the Raven Queen, and if he could get his hands on her, he probably would. But the Raven Queen has such a strong court that it would be a very challenging fight for Orcus. So that's a little bit of a touchy subject for you, especially since you're like I said, devout follower of the Raven Queen. So Gim, you get this door opened up, and as you enter, you can see that there's somewhat about 30-40 feet in front of you. You can see another identical door. To your north, you can see another double door, but to the south, you can see that there's a door all smashed in. Same type of architecture that you've seen throughout the entire keep. Door to the north, door to the east, and then there's the shattered door to the south. Lots of rubble beyond the door.
I want to make a perception check.
Okay, what would you like to try to find out?
What could break this door in this in this way.
Something that did not like that door just smashed it off of the hinges. Although that door looks like it has been sitting there for quite some time. You can tell that just by looking at it. Not even going to make the
Whether
roll.
it be by fist or by hammer.
It looks like it was probably done by force many years ago.
So these doors are replaced.
Mm-hmm. Well, no. No. The doors that, the one that you came through, the one to the north and the one to the east, those are fine. But the one on like I said, the one on the ground, it's been there for quite some time broken. Nobody just, took the time to clean up the pieces of the door.
Well, let's check this room first.
I'm gonna whisper, say, let's go down to the south and see if we can get around them. Or see if we can get around some way. Let's not go the obvious way.
Alright.
Before we start going and all that stuff, I want to use a perception check to see which way, if the Homunculus left tracks or something like that, so we can be like, okay, he went this way.
Good idea. Give me a perception check on that. Nice crit.
Clutch roll.
It's such a crit that you can see that there's pretty much footprints going in every direction, and it would be hard to distinguish the actual set of footprints from the homunculus. But you can actually see that there's quite a few footprints going south, going north, going east, going out the door. There's pretty much footprints going in every direction. Good roll.
I think if I remember right, the homunculus, the picture had wings, didn't it?
He did.
Well, he probably flew then.
Well, with our last encounter with the slime, keep your eyeballs peeled on the ceiling.
Gonna motion them to follow me.
Just as you guys are starting to enter the room, you can see that there was light coming from the south, and all of a sudden a very bellowous voice rings throughout the entire complex. My friends, please come in. We do not want to keep you waiting.
I'm okay. I'm just gonna stay over here.
I'll tell you what. Why don't we keep them waiting so they'll get impatient and make a mistake?
The sooner we can find this Kalarel, the better it is for us. We don't want Orcus to take over this world.
Come now, friends. The time is near. Kalarel has nearly got the portal open. You are too late. He is in the finishing stages of the process of his rituals now.
Guys, quickly, there's a door down this way as well, plus the gap in there, so you may want to watch out.
There's a shitload of blood over here.
Speaking of which, yes, that's exactly it, Gim. You can see that there are crimson streams that are trailing across the floor and terminate at a grate surrounding a hole in the floor of the shadowy cathedral. Now, you can also see, as you guys were entering this smashed door, that there is a blue-green light that is emanating from crystal columns. There is also a dais on the eastern wall. As you guys start to enter the room, there is a dais on that eastern wall that appears to supply the blood. You can see several dead bodies and a human in dark robes that is standing there with his knife raised high, and he is also singing the praises of the demon lord Orcus, and this is the same individual that you can tell that is talking to you. And as you guys enter the room a little bit more, you can see that there is a ram skull that is covering this, what appears to be this human's face. Now, as you walk in, Gim, you can see this individual on the podium, on the altar, and he just basically waves his hand, and he says, "Let there be darkness," waves his hand. Now your glow sticks, they basically fade and shatter into glass shards.
but it doesn't bother
Here's
my
mine, Dave.
eyesight.
Yeah, where's the other one at? There it is.
There, I moved my
There we
character
go.
so you get it.
So there is still quite a bit of light, because you can see that there are these glass pillars that are in the middle of the room. They are shedding light, and like I said, you can see these trails of blood, and these are actually pretty nice flowing rivers of blood, and you can see several corpses up on the altar and around the altar, basically where there's been sacrifices. And there is also basically a body that is lying in the sacrificial pit up there, and all of this blood is flowing into this hole in the floor, this grate, all just slowing down.
I turn around to the group. This is too easy. He wants us to come in, and it's a trap.
There is no trap, my friend. You are too late. Your attempt was noble, but it was futile.
He's bluffing. If it was that futile, we'd already be dead. So
come in. Come to my altar. I will sacrifice you in the name of my lord Orcus.
It will be your head for the Raven Queen.
Guys, quickly, there is also a door just slightly south of where we are.
Yeah, let's go south.
You guys can't. I can't see it, so.
So the human standing there, he lifts up his knife a little bit higher. Seems like he slits his wrist. He drinks the blood from his hand. As you can see, Peter, that he has blood running down his shirt and his ribs. And it says, "If you will not come to me, then we will come to you." Let's roll initiative.
Of course you will. That's what we wanted you to.
Oh, they will come to you, that's for sure.
Woo! 1.
At least we got a couple of good ones, and then.
So has everyone rolled? Nice roll, Gim. Nice roll, Peter.
Yep.
Okay, let's go ahead and get this down. All right, Gim, you actually have the high initiative roll, sir. Let's see what you got, Gim. Let's see what you're bringing. Let's see what you got, bud. Everybody's at full powers. Everybody's at full health. Everybody has their powers. Everybody has their surges. Action point. You guys have everything.
It seems like everybody's focused into this room, and I don't want to separate the party. Oh, what the hell!
Charge in there again. What the hell, man? This is the finale, man. You guys gotta do it up, man.
All right, asshole. You say bring it? Well, come on, bring it.
All right, nice. So, Gam, are you doing just single movements? Or are you doing a double movements, or what?
Well, there was double movement on those rocks, right?
Yes, sir, it was. So you have done a double movement then, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay, cool. All right, sounds good. Now I'm going to start having some creatures appear. And the first one, Gim, you can see coming from the north, you can see a very, very, very pale creature that is starting to run towards you. It appears that this humanoid skin has a death-like pallor. His eyes glow crimson, and his face is feral. He also has canines that are long and sharp, and his fingernails are claw-like. So you see these starting to emerge out of the darkness, Gim. And they are coming from the north.
Oh, here comes Bud Ugly.
Ooh. They appear to be pretty fast. Definitely faster than a dwarf. All right, Peter, you're up now.
Oh, good, I can see him. I will Viper strike him.
Okay.
So I will
him or her.
It, whatever. So I will bring my blade in quickly beneath his guard and keep my attention on him.
Okay. 15 versus armor class is a miss.
Okay. I'm done.
Alright, so I have some more creatures that are starting to emerge from the darkness, Peter. You can hear all of this rubble up here shifting. Alright, he moves up as much as he can. Alright, next. Gim, to the south, you can hear wings flapping. And as you run into, I want to kind of step back just a tad. Gim, I want you to give me even though we're already past, we're going to go back just a second. Give me an acrobatics check for running through this blood, because it is quite slippery. Just give me an acrobatics check, whatever you have. And as you're running through the blood, you can hear these wings flapping just a little bit to the south, and this clay golem emerges that you had seen back in the other room.
Can I use athletics?
Nope, you can use acrobatics.
Oh, okay.
To see if you keep your balance, This is a sort of like a dexterity check. The blood was quite slippery as you were running through. I'm sorry to go back on that. So Gim, you do fall prone. You're going to slide about halfway. You're in the same space, but you will be prone. And sorry to go back on you and do that, but it's all good. You basically slide, and then you come to the stop as soon as the blood ends, and then the dryness of the flooring basically keeps you in your place. All right, so behind you, Gim, over here, this gargoyle type of construct, this homunculus appears, and as you're down on the ground, this thing does have an attack that I will do, and I will be attacking your reflex. And seeing that you are prone, I believe that you may actually get a bonus to this. Let me double check real quick. Yes, you do. You get a +2 bonus to all range attacks. So I will take a -2 to my attack roll again. So it did actually help you out by falling on the ground a little bit. So it's only a 3 modifier. So again, the attack on you, you feel something trying to penetrate your mind, but you're able to shake the cobwebs out, and you have no effect, or actually nothing happens to you, and you are fine.
Am I aware of this sucker behind me?
Oh, absolutely you are.
Alright.
So another alien type is what we would know. An alien type of creature also emerges from around one of these corners to the north. Now, this creature, the looks of this creature, basically, this is a halfling-sized creature. And it looks like gloom enshrouds his whole entire face, entire body. He is hairless, has a hairless face, but has solid white eyes and stares around as he's moving towards you. Okay, so the undead priest on the podium, he gets done drinking the blood out of the palm of his hands. He moves down the stairs. Everyone feels a sense of despair. Well, let's see. Peter, Gim, you feel senses like a sense of despair starting to come over you. Now, this priest, or this Orcus, associate.
Slave.
Exactly, slave. Oh, I will show you how I am your slave. He takes his dagger and he starts to wave it, and he casts a spell at Gim. Versus fortitude. Gim, you have actually nothing happens. A purplish black bolt releases from the dagger as you're starting to peel yourself up off of the ground, and a bolt misses you because the bolt kind of smashes up against the pillar in front of you because of the cover bonus that you did receive.
All right.
Alright, next, Peter, one of these other very pale creatures that is on you right now, another one emerges from around the corner. Alright, that was 15 foot of movement, and he is going to slash out at you with his claws.
Okay.
Plus 11 versus AC. That is a miss with a 15 versus armor class. Wow, you guys are avoiding some damage. Rolling low. That's a good start for you guys. Now, Gim, directly in front of you, from around this large crystal, appears a creature that is in a...
doppelganger.
He's not a doppelganger. No. This is definitely a powerful human, and you can tell that he's more of a berserker or a barbarian type of fighter. And unfortunately, he has allied himself with Orcus. So around this pillar comes a berserker. And he is yelling, charging. He is definitely raging. And he attacks you while you're down, which will give him a +2 bonus.
What's his race?
He's human.
Okay.
So while you're prone, you will grant combat advantage to enemies that are making attacks. So okay, you'll also get -2 to attack rolls if you decide to choose to stay down. So I will go ahead and take my attack on you. He is using a great axe. Ooh, wow. So Gim, you dodge one. He slams his axe down into the concrete, and the blade of the axe sticks and kind of chips away the flooring, and he gets his axe pulled back out and into a defensive stance. Wow, that is another miss. Wow, good job. So Peter, around this column up here appears another one of these raging berserkers that you just saw screaming to Gim. Now it looks like one is coming towards you. You can just see the rage and the fury in his eyes. Alright. So he's going to go ahead and move past you, so that's going to give you an attack of opportunity. He's raging, he's reckless, he's taking, no tactics into consideration because he is thirsting for blood. So go ahead and get your free attack of opportunity in on this Berserker. And 25 is, yeah, that's definitely a hit. Go ahead and do your damage. These things have 66 hit points. Alright, so he takes the blow pretty nicely, and he will have combat advantage against you and does attack. 26 versus armor class.
That's a hit.
So you're going to take a total of 10 damage from the Great Axe. Wow, the crit is ridiculous. Holy shit. You don't want these guys to crit on you, that's for sure. Alright, so, Free, you are up now.
Okay, I'll move up to the stream of blood.
Okay, alright. I thought you were down by the door. Or were you there?
No,
Right.
he moved up north, and I didn't want to separate the group, so I went up north with him.
Roger that. Alright, what would you like to do, Free? It's going to be a pretty long battle. There's no minions in this fight. You are attacking the Berserker?
Yeah, the Berserker.
Yeah, you can see him fine. Feel free to, what are you going to use?
The Curse first, and then Vampiric Embrace.
Okay. He is cursed. Alright. Constitution versus Will. Will of the Berserker. Alright. Alright. Will versus Constitution versus Will. Alright. 25 versus
25.
Will. That's a hit. 8 necrotic damage.
8, and I'll do my curse damage as well.
Okay.
So an extra 4.
Okay, got it. Anything
And I'll
else
also
for you?
get my 8 temporary hit points.
Alright, add them on. Alright, so there are
Would
some
I be
more.
able to identify any of these corpses? Like creature things like these or...
You can do an Arcana check for me, or actually do a religion check. They just look like a very pale, shadowy figure to you. They have, very pale skin, long fangs, long, sharp claws. That's all that you can tell. All right, so I have several more of these pale, shadowy figures that are joining the fray. Alright, so another one of these appears from around the corner. And is facing you, Free, so he will go ahead and attack you with his claws. Oh, and 25 on AC.
That's a hit.
So you're going to take a total of 7 necrotic damage. Alright. He is pretty much done. Another one comes from around the corner. Same area. As these things get a little bit closer to you, Free, these things do appear to be undead. They definitely do not look normal. Alright, so this thing is going to attack Gim while he was down. We'll get a +2 bonus. Gim, you get hit with a 32 versus armor class. You're going to take 7 necrotic damage also. Alright. Leopold, you are up.
Okay.
Down to the bottom of the turn order. Almost at round 2.
I'm thinking. I mean, I already had a plan, but then you put
See you,
people in
Lynx.
front of me, and
Thanks
I'm
for
like,
stopping
okay,
by, man.
Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right there. Dave, I want to make sure. Can I get to right there? I can move 6, but I wasn't sure if that's like a full square or
sure.
how that.
Sure, you can get right there. Just give me an acrobatics check as you're running through the blood.
Okay, I already had that up too,
Hope you
just in
don't
case.
fall in.
Ooh. Oh, Leopold. You do, wow. So where did you enter the pool of blood?
We started here, so I would have entered probably. Well, I didn't want to get hit by opportunity, so I probably would have started there, then went to there, I think to there, then there,
Okay,
and then that would have been where I would
We'll
stop.
say that you catch yourself on the very, very edge of this as you almost slide off of this pit. And as you look down over, because your head is hanging over, you can see that it goes down probably about 50 feet. And as you get close to this pit, you can also see that there are chains, 4 chains, one on each side. That looks like these are used to probably get down this pit. And the chains are covered in this slimy blood, and now you are also sticky and slimy with this blood. So you're in a prone position now. Go ahead and put the prone symbol on yourself, and we will that's your movement. So is there anything else that you would like to do?
Yes, give me a second to throw prone on me, because as I was running, I was using quick draw to put away my short swords, pull out my shurikens, and I was going to do nimble strike on main baddie. And thank you for putting that prone on me. I appreciate it.
No problem. I got you.
Which would have been him.
Yeah, you can see that these things are coming out of the runes everywhere in here.
And Dave, to give you a heads up, that's going to be Dex versus AC.
Okay, and what are you doing now? You're doing.
I threw shurikens at him. I threw it was nimble strike.
Which
I'm
baddie?
sorry. Main bad guy, him.
Okay, all right. So you're going to get a minus negative. You're going to get a negative modifier for attacking, because you are prone.
Okay.
So let's check the conditions real quick. Now, when you're prone, you're going to get a -2 to attack rolls, and anything attacking you adjacent to you will get advantage, and anything shooting at you from range will get +2 if they're attacking adjacent, and if anything is attacking you from range, then they'll get a -2. Okay, so your attack with a -2
which would have been a 19 and all that stuff because
Okay.
I rolled a 21.
Yeah, the attack on him, and that's versus what, AC or?
Yes, sir. AC.
Okay, that is a hit.
Thank God. Sorry. I'm trying.
Quit apologizing. No need to apologize. Well, when the game starts back up later down the line, there will be macros for every one of these powers. There will be no more having to look for total bonuses. Everything will go much smoother.
We did a total of 7 damage towards him.
Okay.
Also, if it's okay, I would like to use an action point now.
Sure, you can use an action point. What would you like to
do? Since I'm prone, it would be a movement action to stand back up, right?
It would. It most certainly would.
Instead of getting back up, I'm going to stay prone, and I'm just going to grab 2 more shurikens, and this time use easy target, which is range weapon also, and it'll be Dex versus AC again. And that'll be a daily.
Okay, sounds good. -2 versus AC. You deal a staggering blow to your enemy,
and I went ahead
setting
and put
it up for
-2
future
in the
attacks.
equation, so hopefully it'll do right.
Okay.
20?
It's a hit.
Okay. Again, it's going to be, this time it's going to be 2 weapons versus Dex.
Sounds good. Internet dialect.
And also, that's 9 damage, but also he grants me combat advantage until he saves, and also he's slown until he saves.
Okay, sounds good. Yes, 2 weapon plus dexterity modifier, and the target is slown and grants combat advantage to you until save ends.
I'm learning these cards, man. I'm getting them, man. and if I had any more action points, I would use them. But otherwise, I am done, and I'm hoping he's mad at me.
Oh, he's definitely not. He's definitely not thrilled. That's for sure. So, Ren, welcome to the fight tonight. You're up. Rubble is double movement. You saw 2 people go down now on the blood, both Gim and Leopold. Leopold slid about 20 feet, and he almost went over into that big black hole that's on the ground.
Fools, Orcus slaves, this will be your death, your death place today. And let's go ahead and cast Lance of Faith on the closest one.
Sounds good. Attack away.
$16 on the reflex.
That is a miss.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. Because I got a max damage on him too.
I know, I saw that. Yeah, you miss him on that. Holy crap. Alright, so you have an action point. Would you like to use it or no?
I'm fine. I'm just going to move closer into battle.
Okay.
Alright, I'm good.
Gimli, start a round 2.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a spinning sweep, trying to knock this berserker on his ass, and then if it hits, I'll have some additional movement and action. Okay.
Okay, so you're using your encounter power spinning sweep.
Right.
I'm writing down these, making sure that they don't use them twice. Alright, so Gim, spinning sweep, good sir. Strength versus AC on the berserker that is directly in front of you, and you will get a -2 to attack because you are in a prone position. Alright, so your hit is a miss. The barbarian just spits at you and calls you a bastard dwarf of Hammerfast! You will meet my axe! Anything else for you, Gim? Spinning sweep is down, sir. Would you like to use your movement to stand up? Anything like that? I figured he would have stood up first. Gim? Anybody else here?
I hear you.
Yeah,
I think Gim may be lagging.
He's muted his mic, I
Did
think.
he? Gimli?
No, I'm getting a white flash on my screen.
Oh boy. Is it saying self-destructing in 20 seconds?
I'm standing up, shield up, ready for the blow.
Alright, sounds good. You are no longer prone, sir. Alright, so I've got a couple of these very pale looking individuals attacking. First one, Peter, on you, up here. Does attack. These things have a very nice attack. Does not get combat advantage, but you do get hit for 7 necrotic damage. Peter, you are up now. And that was this creature here.
Alrighty, I will attack. Actually, can I do a check to identify what these creatures are?
Sure, do a religion check for me. As you process your databanks.
Yeah, 13.
You can't really determine what it is. You think it might be undead. Actually, you do come to the conclusion that it is undead. But as for any kind of lore and to determine what this creature is, you just cannot tell.
Okay. I will do.
I'm being tough on him tonight, man. This is the finale.
Do a Viper Strike on the one directly north of me, the one that's got me flanked.
Alright, north, go for it. 22 versus AC is a hit. Definitely a hit. You hit him, you basically slice off. He tries to block your sword blow with his hands, and it basically takes his claws off, takes his fingers off, and slashes him and splits his chest wide open. Looks like you barely took him out.
Okay. And then I will shift after that.
Okay. Standard down. Movement down. Anything else for you?
Thinking. I'm going to yell back to Ren. I'll say, Ren, I have undead up here, and I'll be done. Because Claire must be good against undead.
Yeah, she seems quite skilled with the undead.
Bring 'em on.
Then I'm done after that.
Alright, so next up.
First blood.
Yeah, you got one. Yeah, you barely got him down. Alright, so this undead up here, Peter, he does start to move forward. He's going to skirt along this, which there's going to be no check involved for that. Do a quick check real quick silently.
I should get an opportunity attack, right?
Yeah, you can get one. Yep, that is, let's see, 21, that's a hit. Ah, you got lucky. Max damage. Took him out. So he basically slid to his death.
I love you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Lucky on the max damage, or well, almost max damage. Alright, so down here at the bottom, this homunculus does attack, and it will attack the cleric. And a force orb, well, actually, you start to, you feel something start to enter your mind. So that's a 21 versus reflex on you, Ren.
Yep, that's a hit.
Okay. You'll take a total of, you'll take 5 psychic damage, and you are dazed until save ends. So go ahead and put the dazed.
Gotcha.
And I will go ahead and move. Gim, go ahead and take an attack of opportunity. And this thing is flying too. This is a he is flapping his wings flying, but he's at a low enough altitude to where you can actually get an attack in on him. And you actually you hit him, Gim. So go ahead and roll damage. You strike him as he goes by. You guys are rolling really good. I'm rolling really bad. I should be rolling much better. I should be rolling much higher than 4s and 5s. And that is all I'm rolling. My first entire round, I missed. I could have done a lot of damage that round, but unfortunately I missed. Let's see what Gim's damage is. Alright, Gim, what are you using? Your Warhammer?
Yes, sir.
Alright. That's +6, Gim. So I will go ahead and do 15 damage to this thing. That's, wow, nice hit, Gim. Gim just rolls what he wants.
I gotta do it again. I used a 20 instead of a 10.
No, you did a 10. It was 1d10 plus 7. It was supposed to be 1d10 plus 6, but no, you're all right. 15 damage.
Oh, I didn't scroll down.
No problem. All right, so this claw figured up here. Moving in on the prone thief there, the prone rogue. This thing does slash out at you. I need to check one thing real quick.
I look up from the prone position and I'm like,
yeah, so
hello.
you're granting combat advantage, which is a really good thing.
AFK just for a little bit.
For the creature anyway. So he's you know, gonna jab at you with his dagger.
Hey, buddy. You don't want to do
that's
that.
19 versus armor class.
My AC is 20, but what kind of minus do I get off of that? I'm prone?
I added +2, so if you got a 20 AC, that's a miss.
Okay, that's a miss. Oh, thank goodness.
Lucky duck.
You are lucky.
It's because I looked up to him and I was like, hey, buddy, how you doing? He was like, hello.
Splash some blood at him while you're taking a
Alright,
bath.
so
Yes.
the robed figure that came down from the altar moves up a little bit.
I'm back.
Cast a spell. You can see that the berserker that is behind you, Peter, it looks like his wounds start to heal a little bit. And it looks like he is inspired as well. He will have a bonus to attack. Also, the shadowy figure takes his dagger and casts at the cleric, which is dazed. So let me check out the dazed condition really quick.
Oh, I grant combat advantage.
Okay. Alright, so a shadowy bolt is hurled towards you. And that is a 15 versus fortitude.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it hits me.
Okay. About 2d8 plus 8. Wow, you're lucky I rolled snake eyes. You take 10 necrotic damage as minimum damage, and you also get another -2 to AC until the end of my next turn with this Orcus priest here.
Alright.
Alright, so let's put the broken armor symbol here. I think there's a...
Got you covered.
Okay, good. Alright. So, Berserker, that's on Gim, attacks. He's in a fury, taking his great axe, jumping up to the air, and trying to come down onto the head of Gimli Grim. That is a crit, Gim.
You motherfucker.
1d12 plus 16. Gim, as this human barbarian jumps, comes down on you, almost cutting the handle of your axe in half and breaking your weapon. You take a total...
That's a hammer.
Yeah, your hammer with his axe. 21 damage. Wow. Alright. So you take 21 damage from the hit. That is a vicious hit, man. On a crit, that is just ridiculous. I love that, you motherfucker. Gim, are you in a bloodied condition, sir, or are you okay?
Still okay.
Alright. Where's my EXPs, guys? Come on. Show me you want some EXP. I will go ahead and shift over one more also, Gim, right to here. Next, the Berserker that is on your side there, on your flank there, Peter. Looks like he just got a heal of some kind. Looks like his wounds kind of healed up a little bit. He's going to go ahead and attack you. He's got a pretty nice bonus to attack also. So, wow, that's like plus 14 to hit. Or that's plus 15 to hit. Yeah, that's a hit, Peter. I'm going to do some damage to you with the Great Axe. 1d12 plus 4. You'll take a total of 14 damage from the Great Axe. Basically cutting through your defenses and actually pushing you back a little bit. Very, very forceful attack.
I am bloodied.
Okay. Free, you're up now.
Okay, I'm going to use my
Just going to shift also, Peter.
Okay.
I'm going to use my Ethereal Stride to teleport.
Okay.
And then I'll call up a Maelstrom of Wind to lash out at the enemies with Otherwind Stride.
Okay. And counterpower. Alright, so...
Do the to hit for that one first.
Okay. Charisma versus Fortitude. Their fortitudes are 17. That is a miss on your first attack with Other Wind Stride. So go ahead and attack the one directly in front of you. You're attacking his fortitude. That is a hit. And then the last one, the berserking, raging human barbarian that just almost took Gimli's head off with one hit. Go ahead and roll attack versus fortitude on him. That is a... that's actually a hit. So let's roll damage. And these two guys are going to be immobilized, I see. Alright, so minimum damage
just 5
of 5.
damage.
No problem. He's going to be immobilized. He's going to be immobilized.
I'll use my teleport 5 to move.
Alright, go ahead and take that. Port away. 5. Alright. Alright, so all of these guys are still up. Okay.
For a bonus action, I put a curse on Priest or wherever he is.
Okay, you get one on there. Want to use your action point? Anything like
and,
that?
And I'm going to use my action point
Okay.
to cast Flames of Pescathos on him.
The Flames of Pelican Bay? Alright.
That's right, Pelican Bay.
Flames of Phlegethus? Flames of Phlegethus. Alright, so Flames of Phlegethus. 21 versus
21.
Reflex. That's a hit. That's a hit. Wow, 27 damage, huh? What's that, a 3 weapon?
Yeah, 3d10.
Alright.
I got 6, my curse.
You hear a very echoing as it echoes out of his mask, and you see that he staggers back. You should be on our side. I can feel the necrotic damage that is pulsing through your veins. I shall behead you next. And you notice that he goes into a bloodied condition.
And one more thing. He gets 5 ongoing fire damage until he saves ends.
Okay, sounds good.
At the start of his turn.
Nice round there, Mr. Clutch there.
Well, I was hoping I'd get all 3 of those down below.
Yeah, you notice he's in a bloody condition now. That's definitely for sure. All right, so Gim, this guy down below you, this very pale, long, sharp claws, very sharp fangs hanging out of his mouth, takes a couple claw swipes at you. Let's see if he hits you. Ooh, and does hit you for 7 necrotic damage, Gim. That should put you under bloodied now. And he hits you with a 30 versus armor class. Great name, Magical Pork. Thank you very much for the follow. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Next, Gim. His twin brother down here. Looks like the Jonas Brothers are attacking you. Or a couple band members from My Chemical Romance. They are this one slashes out at you as well and misses with a 14 versus armor class. Leopold Kane, you're up. You are in a prone position, good sir.
I would like to do a barrel roll to this spot and get on my feet and hopefully not get hit.
Okay, so a barrel roll. What kind of barrel roll are you doing?
The basic one, since I was on probably all fours and he waved up to him, and when he was trying to swing at me, I'm just gonna basic over to the right and land on my feet and jump on up.
Sure. Well. Okay, you can do that. It's going to cost you your movement to do your barrel roll.
Hey, that's okay.
And I'm going to give you an attack of opportunity for doing your barrel roll. So I'll do that now. So this guy here, this alien-looking figure, he will attack you as you do your barrel roll. Was your barrel roll good enough to avoid this attack, Leopold? We shall see in just a second. As he slashes at you with his dagger.
If I had a roll, I think.
19 versus armor class. You are a one lucky SOB.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
So now you stand up, which is another minor. So you cannot take an attack now. What would you like to do? Because you basically use movement and then another movement to stand up. Because your movement, it takes you a movement to stand up.
Okay, then can I use tumble from that spot to that spot so I don't have to use two movements?
You have to. You're gonna use two movements.
No matter what.
No matter how you do it, bud.
Quick draw out my blades. Go into full defense. That's about all I got left.
Well, full defense. You're not going to be able to do that because it's going to take an action to do that. When you use,
okay.
Let me show you. All right, guys. When you check out on your character sheet, go to the player's handbook that I put inside there for you, the rule book. Now go to your actions. Click on the actions. That tells you what you can do every round. You got option A, which is what you can normally do, standard, move, or minor. And then there's option B, where you can do a standard and two minors. Option C, you can do two move actions like you just did, and then a minor action. Or a minor or a move action, two minors, or option E, three minor actions, or three minor actions. So yeah, make sure you guys get familiar with that list also. We've been playing for what, 4 months now, 14 games, so we need to learn those just a little bit better, which is no problem. It'll come with time. So all right, Leo.
And I was,
go ahead.
Yeah, like I said, I was hoping for something cool. Otherwise, yeah, I'm just standing there. Yeah.
Well, the attack of opportunity misses you, which is a good thing.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, then I don't have anything left.
You got a minor? You got any kind of minor you can do? Anything?
No, only thing else I had left was regular attacks and all that stuff I could think of. So yeah, as my quick action, I changed. I now have my blades out at least. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, Ren, you're up. You are dazed, Ren. What is up?
But even if I am dazed, I can still move and I can still do my actions if I can.
Let's see. What does dazed do?
So I can take either a standard action or a move.
Yep, you can do one action. So you can take a standard, a move, or a minor.
That's unfortunate. So the daze is until the save ends, correct?
The daze is until the end of my turn here, which
gotcha.
He's coming up in a little bit, so you'll be dazed until then.
Okay, well then, as of right now, I'll just go ahead and do Turn Undead since Skim is kind of has those 3 guys on him.
Okay. So Turn Undead, close burst of 2. So 1, 2. It will affect the 2 pasty-looking My Chemical Romance band members down there.
I didn't really like My Chemical Romance anyways.
I think they're okay. My son got me into them. They're okay.
Alright, so we'll start with the one on the left. 25?
The 25 is a hit versus their will. I've got a great story about My Chemical Romance. I was supposed to take my son to a My Chemical Romance concert a couple summers ago when he was down here, and I thought the concert was on a Friday, and we were getting ready to go, and I looked at the tickets, and it said Wednesday. You want to talk about a 15-year-old kid devastated when his dad messed up with the day of the concert? Yeah, we missed the concert. Thanks, Dad.
Oh,
really.
that's unfortunate.
Talk about douchebaggery. Oh my God, that was so horrible. So, man, dude, we did all kinds of other shit. I wanted to make it up to him. I was like, dude, we'll do whatever you want. I think he ended up. We went to the movies a couple times. He ended up like swiping a $50 League of Legends card, a $50 like Steam card. He goes, "Oh, everything's cool, Dad." Yeah, of course. But it's okay.
You emptied your bank account to make sure it was okay.
Pretty much. So go ahead and do the attack on the second one also, Ren. So that's a wow,
boy.
That's a miss. So I don't usually do the wheels on area of effects stuff. So all right. So you got one hit. So go ahead and let's see. Do your 1d10 plus Wisdom modifier damage, radiant. They don't have any kind of vulnerability.
8 damage.
Okay. So you notice that it does do quite a bit of damage to this creature, not killing it, but it does put it into a bloodied status.
And then I also pushed them 3 plus my charisma modifier, which is about 7 squares.
Okay. He's basically going to go back to the wall. Now, on a miss, is there any kind of ramifications for a miss with a turn in dead? Half damage. Okay,
yeah, half
and
damage
it's not
and
pushed. Okay, good. Now I'm immobilized too, aren't I?
Yep.
Okay, alright. Very cool. Wow. This guy's like screwed down here.
And then let's go ahead and I'm going to action surge. Is that okay?
You're gonna what? Action? You can action point? Is that what you want to do? Yeah, sure. Let me make a mental note of you taking your action point. Go for it.
All right, I'm going to cast Beacon of Hope. So everybody within a burst 3.
All right, Beacon of Hope. So it will affect Peter. It will affect Free. It will affect Gim, and it will not affect Leopold.
Yep, and then everybody else is going to get weakened if I do hit them. So starting from the left over here with this guy again.
Okay. Wisdom versus Will. You guys are using some powers. I like it. I like it.
Oh, he has 11 too as well.
Yeah, that's a miss.
And this guy.
The barbarian, the berserker. His will is a. You hit him.
Woo.
Does she get the other barbarian?
He's covered, so no, I don't think so.
2. No, I would say probably not either, because if he was on a corner, sure, I would definitely do that, but he's not on the corner, so he's just got too much cover.
And now I didn't know if she could see him or not. Obviously, I'm not over there.
Yeah.
And then everybody gets a +5 true hit points.
So the target is weakened. So this poor guy down here is like, yeah. The guy that actually crit you, he's weakened.
Is that temporary hit points?
Now is
Nope,
that
it's true.
Proper hit points.
Are those going to be on save ends or what?
Until the end of its next turn.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention this too. Since you use an action point, you get some hit points back too from me.
Oh, sweet.
I used an action point as well. Do I get some?
I forgot about when I was with you.
Nah, no problem. Go for it. All right, Ren. Gimli Grim, you're up now. one of those pasty guys kind of was pushed away from you. What would you like to do, good Gimli?
Okay, first of all, I want to do Unstoppable. That's temp 2d6 plus my con modifier. That's a minor action.
Sorry, so free and Ren, you'll get 5 hit points back for using an action point.
Unstoppable, Gim.
Let's hope you roll high, Gim.
2d6 plus your con mod, bud. So 2d6 plus 3. And you'll get some temporary hit points, so I'm going to give you a blue circle. Oh, nice clutch, Gim. You got 14 hit points. So let's put down 9, but it's really 14 because we can't put anything over 9. So we'll make sure that you have 14. Alright, so Gim, you've used your minor. You've used Unstoppable.
Say again, I got confused what you just said.
I said you've got 14 temporary hit points. I can only put 9 on there because that's the biggest digit that I can put on there, so we'll just make sure that you got 5 other invisible temporary hit points. In fact,
okay.
I'll probably put another blue bubble on you.
Alright.
Or maybe this purple one, and we'll put like another 5.
Alright. And I'm going to do...
So what kind of action are you going to do? Whoa, brute?
Brute strike on this barbarian.
Okay, sounds good. Boy, they're burning those powers. I love it. Alright, brute strike. Wow, both daily powers down for Gimlegrim. Attack away, Gim. Brute strike. Daily power. Strength versus armor class. 3 weapon damage if you hit. 22 versus armor class. Do you think you hit, Gim?
Definitely.
You crushed that fucker. Go ahead and roll damage. 3 weapon plus your strength modifier.
Time to get your own back, Gim.
So what did that sound like when you swung your weapon? What did you yell? Did you yell anything, or did you just go, brute strike? Trying to get these guys to RP more. I just can't get. It's like pulling teeth.
To hear the bone crush.
It's like pulling teeth. Trying to get people to RP.
There's more coming.
Alright, so wow. Nice hit, Gim. Minus 25 on the brute strike. It's they recharge Captain Bill on a long rest. They won't be able to get one. Alright, so next up. Top of the order. I'm gonna go ahead and move down one with this pasty looking gentleman here. Long claws, long choppers, trying to sink his teeth into Peter. So Peter, 15 versus armor class, which is a miss. Peter, it's your turn now.
Alrighty, let's see. I will let's see. Trying to decide if we need to move anyone anywhere.
We are robots playing 4th edition. I move here. I do this. I do that. I will do this. I will do this.
On Mr. Pasty.
Viper strike.
Dart my blade in there and hit him where it hurts.
Alright.
And I'll miss.
You missed Mr. Pasty. Anything else for you?
Yeah, I'm going to shift diagonally.
Alright, movement down.
And then I'll go ahead and cast Inspiring Word on myself.
Alright, 1 Inspiring Word left. That's it for Peter. Go ahead and heal yourself up. The Flying Homunculus takes a... kind of is flapping his wings. He has no conditions on him. And Gim, he is attacking you. You feel something trying to pierce the inside of your head. And that might be a hit. 27 versus reflex. You're just a big old dwarf. You ain't got no 27 reflex again.
I know.
So, Gim, you're going to take a total of 8 psychic damage, and now you are dazed until save ends. Save ends. So go ahead and add the daze condition on your character, which is like the black tribal mask with the closed eyes. And you'll be dazed until save ends. I will go ahead and take some movement as well with my homunculus. He does fly back. He's wisping his wings, and as he's flying backwards, you can see the dust kind of coming up off of the floor. Alright, so the clawed figured here.
Just so you know, Dave, too, I'm not bloody anymore.
Okay, sounds good. I will take that from you. Next up, this creature here, which is very pasty as well, wielding a dagger, he's going to try to pierce through both of your defenses as he does some type of spinning maneuver and jabs into you. And this is for Leopold.
I'm not scared. I'm okay. Come on, low roll.
I'm glad you're not scared.
I am scared. I'm gonna die. He's gonna throw me in the pit.
I don't know, we'll see. I should grapple you and toss your fucking ass in there, shouldn't I?
We'll go together, man. Hand in hand.
We'll go down together, right?
You just charge him and knock him in there.
28! Leopold, 28 versus AC.
Barely hit me. Barely hit me with that one, bro.
Well, he hits you for 6 damage, and then he shifts away from the pit with all this talking about falling into the pit. Looks like he's probably going to try to get a hold of you somehow, and maybe bull rush you some way. Alright. Next up is the priest, so I'm going to go ahead and...
Hey, Dave, could I get that damage one more time? Sorry.
Yeah, you took a total of 660 damage.
60, thank you.
6. You took 6. Alright, so I have taken my 5 fire damage to start the turn. As you hear him grunt, "Ah! Damn fire!" Now the green is done. The slowed is now... Is that slow to save ends, isn't it?
Yeah.
Save end.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and shift back. I'm going to shift back behind this guy. Now, the priest here, he's going to go ahead and... Yeah, he's... Ooh, wow. Very good. He's bloodied. So he is closer to Orcus, so I will gain a bonus to some rolls. Alright. A bolt comes streaming at you.
Who, Dave?
It is going towards Leopold Kane. Leopold, that is a fucking 1 I just rolled.
Oh, it hits himself in the face for a critical, and he's uglier. And I say something about his mama.
Stick.
I'll buy it.
Yeah, that is not good. Alright, so I'm going to pull this up real quick. Alright, Leopold, go ahead and give me a D100 roll real quick. Let's see what happens to this guy here.
97.
97, wow.
His
Cool,
finger
that's a
bends
good
backwards
one.
and he shoots himself in the face.
Yeah, the Orcus Underpriest has flashbacks from a traumatic experience when he was a child, possibly with Orcus. He falls prone. Wow. He falls prone, and he is in a helpless condition for 1d4 rounds. Wow, you just knocked the priest out of the fight, basically. Nice roll.
I wonder what's so traumatic at being Orcus Altar Boy.
Yeah, give me a a D4, and I'm going to be helpless for the next 1d4 rounds. So give me a D4, Mr. Leopold. Wow, nice. For 4 rounds. So for 4 rounds, I'm just going to do that there.
Since I'm a wrestling fan, I just want to run up to him and curb stomp him right into the ground and just keep on going.
See if I can at least get rid of these conditions, because I'm pretty much done. I don't think I get any kind of saving throw bonus on this guy. I do not. So the fire damage will continue. Is the fire damage save ends? I think it is, isn't it?
Save ends.
Ashley rolled a crit, so he's no longer slowed, but that's okay. He's still. And then last is the weakened. Weakened isn't though, right? Weakened was to the end of what, your turn, Ren? Or the end of my next turn.
Their turn.
Okay, so it's the end of my turn, so he's no longer weakened, but he's pretty much fucked anyway, so alright, so what's gonna happen now is the Berserker that is on Gimli. He's gonna try to go. He's going ham, man. Give me an attack of opportunity.
You can't move, Dave. You're immobilized.
I thought he's slowed, or is that? I think that is. Hold on, let me double check conditions. Yeah, it is immobilized. Sorry about that. The net is slowed. All right, so I'll just go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and Reaping Strike you, Gim. Reaping Strike on the dwarf. Sorry about. I originally, before I made this condition chart, I had immobilized with the net, and the slowed was the boot. So I still haven't gotten into my damn head yet. Reaping Strike, Gim, on you, bud. That's a hit, Gim, at 23 versus armor class. Ooh, Gim, you take max damage. You take 16 more damage. Max damage, bud. Reaping Strike! Alright, so now, is this, no, actually, you're going to take 8 because he's weakened also. Don't forget. Well, I don't forget. So instead of 16, you're taking 8. And now, are those weakened and immobilized, are those save ends, or are those just to the end of his round?
Just let me check what they are.
So many conditions going on here.
Immobilized should be to the end of my turn.
Okay, so it's until the end of this turn for you. Okay, and then what for yours?
Same for me, yeah.
Okay.
To the end of my next
turn. So okay, I'll take these off in just a minute. All right, so Berserker number 2. Gim, you took your damage, I see. I'm gonna go ahead and move in.
Take your temporary first.
Yeah, Gim, take. Yeah, there you go. There you go. So instead of 15, you'll have 7 left. So let me get Gim all squared away here. There you go, bud. Berserker moves up 1 on you, Peter, and attacks. Does not have this bonus anymore either. That was last round. Uh, 27 is a hit.
That's definitely.
Slashed for 11 more damage. And that's it for him. Free, you're up now. A lot of conditions in this game. I'm going to go ahead and take these conditions off because
noticing that in these in a bit of trouble, I'll try and free him up a bit. So I'll put a curse on the barbarian.
Okay, he is cursed.
And then I'll attack the undead.
No, they're actually doing pretty good. I've done a lot of missing, so it could have gone a lot worse for the party.
I'll start conjuring a Black Ball Fury and cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay, Eldritch Blast, go for it. On the pasty-looking My Chemical Romance fellow, right? You like My Chemical Romance, don't you, Free? I think you were saying you just specially ordered their box set. on the Amazon affiliate link. Just
that
playing.
product placement right there,
Yeah,
right?
whatever,
Product
then.
placement.
16 versus reflex on the pasty little bugger is a miss. Anything else for you, Free? Alright. Next up is Gim. Immobilized here. Okay, I seen you moved. Gim, gonna go ahead and attack you with the pasty fellow here. He can only do one thing. So he slashes out and misses with a 16 versus armor class. So next, this gentle. Now are these save ends?
The mobilized on that one.
On
should be
Ren?
done, Dave.
That was for the fear, I believe, on the one on the bottom here.
Oh, the immobilized?
Yeah,
no,
the immobilized.
That's until the end of my next turn.
Okay, cool. All right, well, I'll go ahead and I'll take it off this guy because he's no longer affected. He's not going to get to go again until next round. So there's nothing that I can do down here. So you've taken him out. Very good. You controlled him. So now it is Leopold's turn.
Okay.
Meaning this one
I'm
down
gonna do
here
bait and
cannot do
switch
anything.
on the pasty My Chemical Romance roadie in front of me.
The gentleman here.
Yeah, I think I just pinged him.
Yeah, what do you want to do with him?
We're going to be doing bait and switch. That'll be Dex versus Will. Hopefully me and him will switch spots.
Okay.
14 versus Will.
14 versus Will. Let's see. Nope.
Okay, well, I still get a shift up to my charisma modifier at least, so I'm gonna shift to right here since it's in a straight
Dexterity
line.
modifier, and then in addition, you may switch places with the target. So you can switch places with the target, and then you can shift one square.
Okay. Well, if I'm just switching spaces with them,
Hasn't he got Artful Dodger, so he gets to use the extra into that?
yeah.
Right. So there you go. And then Artful Dodger. So you switch,
Right.
and now go ahead and do your thing
Shift.
with Artful Dodger. Yeah.
Boop. And if I had a point and all that stuff, I would use it to curb stomp this guy. But I'm just gonna stay right here.
Curb stomp him. Yeah, he's down. He's fiery. You know, he's this guy's on fire and all this stuff. He's in bad shape. He's curled up in the fetal position, saying something about "Mommy, Mommy, Orcus! Oh, not there! I won't tell Mommy. I promise." He's
Not
having
the
some.
spiked one, Orcus.
Oh my
He's
God,
having
I'm
some
so
traumatic.
bad for you.
Yeah, he's having a traumatic past childhood experience.
And that'll be it for my turn.
All right, so Ren, you're up now. I've taken the other effects off of the other creatures, so you're in good
Okay.
shape.
Let's see. Orcus would actually get a +2 from ranged attacks, correct?
Are you going to be attacking the priest that's on the ground, or whatever his name is, or?
Yep, I will be attacking Kalarel.
No, that's not Kalarel. That's definitely not Kalarel. He's
Oh.
just
A priest.
just a priest. But
Okay.
you can attack, but it's going to be at -2 because he's in a prone position. Now, if you were hitting him from melee, it would be a +2. But seeing that you're hitting him from range, and there's that pillar that's kind of in the way, you're going to get a -2.
Gotcha. Let's see. So that's a -4?
Nope,
to make
just
sure?
-2.
Okay.
Just a -2.
Alright, so Ren raises both her hands in the air and he casts Daunting Light at the proned priest.
Okay. Daunting Light. Wow, you guys are burning these powers. I love it. Another encounter power down. Daunting Light.
Oh, and before I cast Daunting Light, I'm going to cast Divine Fortune on myself, which gets me a +1 to my attack roll. Is that okay?
Sure. Divine Fortune as well. Wow. I believe Divine Fortune is a it is a free action. It is. Double encounter. Ooh, 24 versus reflex. Guess what? You hit him for 17 light damage.
Alright, and then...
Is there anything special being helpless for damage? I know we've never had the helpless condition before, so I'm wondering. What all does the helpless do?
He's just basically prone helpless, not being able to take any actions, basically.
Gotcha. Okay, and then I'm going to give Gim he gains combat advantage against against the target. So let's go ahead and give the combat advantage to Leopold over here.
Well, I know that helpless, he can be the victim of a coup de grace now. I know that.
What do you think I'm trying to get in position for?
Yeah, that's what you can do. Coup de grace, yeah. You can do something like that.
I was just wondering what helpless actually did to him.
Yeah, it's actually a condition in 4E. It's basically you're granting combat advantage, so anybody doing the coup de grace is going to get combat advantage, and plus he's not able to take any kind of. He's basically talking in his sleep because he's unconscious, talking about Orcus and mommy and curled up in a fetal position, sucking his thumb, basically.
Okay, and then before I end my turn, I'm going to use the symbol of battle, which gives me an extra 1d10 damage.
Okay.
So plus 7, so that's 24 total damage. And then as a minor, I'm going to go ahead and cast Healing Word on Gim.
Okay. Gim, go ahead and take back a healing surge, deduct 1, and add 6 more on top of that. And you notice as you strike the priest, it seems like he is now motionless, and he convulses a few times, several times, and then he stops moving, and Leopold, you can also see that he is no longer breathing either.
Did I kill him?
She took your coup de grace. She took your coup de grace.
Alright, and then I'm going to burn this other, or how many free actions?
How many actions do you want? Go for it. How many more you need?
I'm going to burn this free action. I'm going to cast Raven's Blessing and
Sure.
Let's see, Gim, are you at full health right now, or are you still?
I'm 31 now. I'm not bloody.
Okay. Let's go ahead and Peter. Let's go ahead and give it to Peter.
Okay.
And cast Raven. Raven Queen's Blessing. So you get you get to spend a healing surge.
Cool. And I should get what, +5 because you have Beacon of Hope on?
That's correct. Yep.
Does that go with me too?
No, just one person. I'm sorry.
Alright.
Alright, and that's it for me.
That was a hell of a round. It was like 8-1. That was those free actions are awesome, aren't they?
Oh, I love it. I'm so glad I can just abuse it.
Not abuse.
It's not abuse. It's you get free actions, you use them. That just means that you can't use them later because they're all encounters.
Okay.
It's all good.
The
Gimli.
mask on me. The mask on me. What can I do?
One action again.
You can do one action. Either a move, an attack, or if you want to do some kind of free action, you can do that too.
Well, I'm going to do a crushing blow on this berserker.
Alright, Gim. Feel free to. That is your encounter power is down. You can do it.
Just a quick question. The homunculus is still moving around, correct?
Yeah, the homunculus is sort of flapping its wings around. You can see it's, kicking up dust and stuff that's on the floor. Alright, so Gim, your 20 versus armor class on the Berserker is a hit. So you can go ahead and do your crushing blow damage, which I believe is what, 2 weapon damage?
Yes, sir.
Alright. 11 damage. Very good. I got one other thing
That's
I have
only
to,
one damage, isn't it?
I already got to give him one more 10.
Give me one more 10, Gim. Get excited, Gim. You just clobbered this guy with Crushing Blow. He was excited crushing you with Reaping Strike. I wouldn't be excited about that one, though.
Some bitch!
Alright, he's in a bloodied status, Gim. As you get past his axe, he tries to parry your blow away of your hammer and tries
Action point!
Alright, Gim.
Reaping strike!
I so wish we had a Reaping Strike emoticon right now. That would be so awesome. 24, Gim, that Reaping Strike also hits. I love it. So again, what kind of damage are you going to do with your old Reaping Strike? One weapon versus strength. There you go. Nice max damage too. Again, this guy goes down. Your Reaping Strike decapitates him. Nice job, Gim.
About damn time, you son of a bitch.
Gonna go ahead and move up 1 and attack. Actually, I'm gonna move up twice. I'm gonna try to get combat advantage. So,
right,
Peter,
I'll take my opportunity
yeah,
attack.
take one.
I'm going to take one as well.
Yep,
Hey,
go
if you
for
guys
it.
will give me 1 second, I'll be right back, okay?
No problem.
Do I get opportunity attack by this?
No,
Everyone.
you won't, Gim, but Peter and Free will.
Good.
Did you get those kids choked out?
Yeah.
Leopold? Choke
I'm
slammer?
a wrestling fan, bro. I put him in that headlock and I'm like, sleep.
Night. That's a miss, Crasher. Miss on Peter.
I'll use my encounter power that adds 4 to it. Make it a 21.
Okay, that's a hit then.
That'll be 7 damage on him.
Alright, he's going to go ahead and go down then. Get this over. 2 main guys are down, so it's just a matter of time. Speed this up now. Writing down what power is used. Alright, so heroic efforts used. Peter, up to you now.
Alright, I will use
Let's see.
oh yeah, I'll move for her. Oh, I could. No, I'll just use another I'll use guarding attack on the berserker in front of me.
Okay.
Wow. Nope.
Yeah, that's a miss. Anything
No
else for you?
roll luck on that. Nope. Yeah, I'll shift.
Alright. So, the homunculus looks like it's going into a full-on sprint. It is flying. It flies down into the hole and says, "The Master Kalarel and maybe someone else will be waiting for you," as he disappears down into the pit.
Oh, shiz.
And then you can hear echoing up from this pit, "The time is almost here." And it echoes, "Here, here, here, here." Alright, so next up, the creature here, the alien type of creature. This creepy looking thing. It's going to shift over towards Leopold and attack. It knows
Hey, buddy.
Probably its time is numbered. And 21 versus AC, I think that's finally a hit.
Yep, that's a hit.
When it doesn't matter anymore, he'll hit you. 10 damage, so you'll take... Man, you're lucky that he would have got like a massive bonus damage for when you were prone down there on the edge of the pit. So, yeah, you take 10 damage, though. No big deal. Alright, that's it for him. The priest is dead. Berserker's dead. Berserker on Peter. I'm going to go ahead and run. Let me make sure I...
Will he have to make a roll for the blood?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
Oh,
Awesome.
good call.
He goes prone. He falls. Ugh!
Opportunity attack?
On
Already
free.
used it.
Yeah, he's already used it though. So, but he basically slides right there. So I'll go ahead and I'll use another point and basically stand back up, and that will be everything that I can do. So he just says, "If you want me, come and get me." He's standing there with his axe, just in a defensive position.
I'll be right there.
Screw you, dwarf. I shall rape Hammerfast of all of its bearded women.
I already took your buddy out. You're next, you son of a bitch.
Free. Free, you're up, man.
Trying to free him up so he can go up against his barbarian. I'll conjure up another black ball of flame.
Fucking
and attack
thing
the,
falls
undead
prone.
foe.
Can't even roll a DC 15, man. Unbelievable.
So that's 20 to reflex for
Yeah, that's a
11
hit.
damage. So does that kill it?
Oh yeah. Notice he's in a bloodied condition also. Anything else for you, sir? Did you give me your curse damage?
No, I didn't put a curse on that one.
Well, he's got a curse. I don't know how he got a curse on there.
I wasn't doing barbarian. I was doing the undead.
No, that was on there for a while. I think you did that multiple rounds ago.
Oh yeah,
On the
in the
barbarian,
beginning.
he's still got a curse. The barbarian's still got the curse. I haven't actually got a curse on the undead, which I attacked.
Alright, well, what I'm saying is you need to do your curse your curse damage. Because you haven't rolled your curse damage yet, your D6. Yeah, I mean, it really doesn't matter anyway, because he's dead, so it doesn't matter. Anything else
That's not
free?
Yeah, I'm gonna move.
Alright.
Do I take a attack of opportunity at all?
You will from... Well, did you... Where'd you move? What's the... This is a pillar in front of you. You can't move through the pillar. So if you move... Yes, if you go this way, yes, you will take the attack of opportunity. So I'll give you one. And I hit with a 28. So I'll give you the damage real quick from the Berserker. You'll take a total of 7.
What did you roll?
28 versus AC.
Oh, okay.
So you can take your 10 hit points. You still got one 10 hit point left. So, all right. So again, I've got this little guy down here.
Yeah.
Now that he's
for
not...
my final act, for my bonus, I'm going to put the curse on the one in front of me now.
Okay, sounds good. Again, this guy charges you.
Or slip on the blood trail.
Yeah, I want to see if he can slip too. I need to see what his bonus is. Oh wow, he may not slip. Oh no, he definitely does not. So he stays up and attacks, slashes you with his claw. Orcus, the Lord will take you. Ooh, 7 necrotic damage here again. You just got hit. 24 versus armor class. Alright, that's it. The Master's almost here. He will be waiting for you. As he coughs up blood. Leopold, you're up.
Okay. Since it looks like me and Crusher got combat advantage on this guy, that's a +2, correct?
Mm-hmm. Very good.
Okay, I'm gonna do.
And I'm bloodied again.
You get your sneak attack.
Yeah, I was about to ask that too, just to make sure. I'm gonna do repose strike too.
Okay. I was hoping you were gonna try to do reaping strike.
I like it. If I could, I would, but I heard it's just a dwarf thing, so I'm gonna use repose strike, a little bit more fancy. And that will be Dex versus AC.
Okay. That's a hit.
With 27. And make sure I got my damage right. And I think that's right, 17 damage. Cause
very nice.
I got that sneak attack on him.
Yeah,
and,
you sure did. Knocking him into a bloodied position as you shiv the dagger into his ribs, probably hitting a vital organ between his ribs somehow. Nice shot.
It's mostly because I'm mad because I didn't get a chance to kill the cleric. That's all this is. This is anger building up and all that.
Anything else for you? Because it's Ren's turn now.
Retribution.
Sorry. Nah, I am good. I'm gonna stay there and just hold my turn and hopefully made him mad enough to try to hit me.
Okay, Ren, what say you?
What say I? What say I?
What say you? Exactly.
Not much.
Yeah, not too much. Let's go ahead and cast Lance of Faith at the zombie that just came up to attack him. Because apparently he's having a lot of trouble fighting off these zombies.
Let's see if you drop prone, because I didn't give you that acrobatics check last round when you went into the blood.
Oh,
Let's see if you're able to maintain your stability in the slippery, semi-coagulated blood. You know I'm going to do that.
Absolutely. Here, let me give it to you.
Oh,
20.
Definitely. The feet of a cat is amongst us.
She learned from the electrical thing.
Alright, so with my feet steady, I throw my arms and I cast Lance of Faith at the remaining zombie. Oh, did that go through? Yeah.
That's a hit.
So 13 light damage and
it's
get the
dead.
plus. Woo-woo. Alright, then let's go ahead
Thank you, Missy.
You're welcome, Gim. Let's go ahead and give Gim the +2 damage to his attack roll.
And now you're free to attack the barbarian again, like you wanted to.
Here I come, you son of a bitch. Get ready or not.
Gim, are you wearing your leather armor right now?
Nah, it's too bulky right now. I'm waiting for the damn cam.
Oh, I can't wait, Gim. I cannot wait.
And I'm wearing a hat piece too.
Alright, so... is it Gim's turn already?
It is Gimli Grimm's turn.
Alright, well, never mind. We'll just, like...
Unless you
go
wanted
ahead.
to do anything else.
Well, yeah, I wanted to cast the last healing word
Sure.
on Gim.
Absolutely, you can do that.
So, 10 plus 10 to your healing surge again.
10 plus my healing surge.
Yep.
Yeah, that beacon's nice.
Destroy the Orcus slaves, Gim. Take them out.
Shut up, wench! The dwarf is no match for me, even in my weakened condition.
The Raven Queen will have your soul.
Yo, Raven Queen, pff, as he spits blood out of his mouth. Orcus will eat her alive. Gim, how about a dex check, please? Acrobatics.
Yeah, I knew it was coming.
Will Gim slide into the pit and fall 50 feet?
Oh my god.
DC 15 is what I'm looking for. Gim, you slide into the pit. Gim, I want you to roll some damage. I want you to roll 3d10 damage because you fall 50 feet and land on your back.
You son of a bitch.
Roll 3d10, Gim. And in fact, I'll tell you what, you can give me a saving throw, just a 1d10 saving throw to see if you can catch onto the lip, onto one of those chains. So I'll even give you that before you fall. So give me a saving throw again. I want to see if you can actually grab onto one of those links before you man overboard. Gim, you fall 50 feet. Boom. You are prone. Roll a 3d10 for me,
Can I
Gim.
buy him a reroll?
Don't buy him a reroll.
Okay,
Don't buy him a reroll.
He'll be alright.
Unless there's something down there.
Gim, so you take 15 damage from the 50-foot fall. Poof. So you can hear Gim down there.
I'm just waiting for the barbarian to say something.
Peter, you're up. Gimli just man overboard, man. Did a Pete Rose slide in the blood all the way. Tried to grab on to the edge of the pit, but along with the blood, spilled our dwarvish fighter Gimli Grim.
I'll move up at my normal speed, not really running, normal walking or normal speed. Actually, would I be able to walk at half speed, maybe?
Sure, and be cautious and not worry about it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sure. Just double your movement going through the blood, so you can kind of.
So,
yeah, there you go.
So yeah, I'll do that, and then I'll attack him with the. I'm actually going to use.
Oh, he's got his hands
tactics,
full over
and
there.
I'm going to shift free up a space.
Okay. I think he has like 3 little girls, man. So you got a combat advantage granted to you as well, +2.
Wonderful.
Is that homunculus still down here?
Yeah, that's what I'm
'Cause
saying,
pissed
Captain
enough
Bill.
to kill
He tried to
everything.
spin around and
He
get
went
it.
down there, we
and
don't know
missed
where
it.
he went though.
I'd be like, what's the percentage of chances of Gim falling on the Merciless?
Nice
so
hit.
there is a good amount of damage.
He goes down. Yeah, you take him down. The Berserker says, "Ah! But the dwarf fell to his death! I shall see him in the halls of Hammerfast."
I'm still alive, you son bitch!
Oh shit, that is not good! And he finishes dying. How unfortunate, my dwarvish friend. As he hears Gim screaming out of the pit. Can't see Gim, but all of a sudden you hear, "I'm still alive, you son of a bitch." Unbelievable.
And to the Raven Queen you go.
Anything else for you, Peter?
No, that's it.
Alright. Alright, so this cave creeper here jumps into the pit, sacrificing himself as he's yelling some kind of crazy language.
What?
We like it or does sleep.
You would understand it. You have Infernal, don't you, Free?
I'm trying to remember. I've got Primordial.
Oh, yeah. Primordial. Actually, I think that's going to be good enough. You can tell that he's saying that he's going to sacrifice himself to Orcus. Now, as he jumps, he sees that there's a dwarf on the ground below him. So you guys get 2 opportunity attacks. First one is by Leopold. Second is by Free. So you guys can get your free attacks of opportunity.
I'm stupefied. I'm like, where is he going? With 18 versus AC?
Yeah, that's I believe that is a hit. It is. Mm-hmm.
I don't get a hit.
Gim, he might land on you, okay? So you might not want to hit.
Alright, Free, go ahead and your...
I got fumble.
Yeah, your critical fumble. I'm not going to make you roll on that. So go ahead and roll damage, Leopold. Oh,
I did 5 damage to him.
So lucky you had 5 hit points left.
I will take back my hit just so you can say the description of it. Jumping off and landing on Gim. I mean, never mind.
Yeah, he was going to jump and basically meet the Maker and basically crotch ride Gim's face.
I take
as he
back my
barreled
roll.
over Geronimo!
Just so that happens, can I take back my roll?
No, you can't. He died.
I pick up the corpse, I throw it down the hole.
All right, you guys are out of. You guys are out of.
Throw me a damn rope!
Again,
climb
there's
up the
chains. Yeah, there's chains. There's 4
Okay.
chains, one on each basically one on each side of the wall of the chamber of the it's going
I'll
down.
make
to the
sure
ground.
I'm climbing up the ones with no blood on it.
First and foremost,
I would
what
just
do you
stay
see
down there, man. It looks like we got to go down there anyways.
Gim, you can hear as you're down there, Gim, you can hear this. I'm gonna send you a tell, Gim. Alright, so we're going to go ahead, it's a little bit past 10 o'clock, we're going to go ahead and take a break now, and then we'll come back and finish up the game. So, thank you guys, good combat, and I'll see you guys in about 12 minutes.
Free action before you leave.
Sure.
I'm going to tell him exactly what was typed on my message.
Okay.
There's some chanting down here, multiple voices. Come join some, so they can come and get some.
Okay, we're just gonna have to figure a way down safely.
There's some chains here. Just don't come down the one with the blood on it.
Oh, they're all covered with blood.
Just don't come down the way Gim went down.
Gimli, catch me!
All right. I'll see you guys in just. Now, Gim, you relayed back to the party that you heard some chanting and sounded like it to be a ritual going on.
Yes, sir.
Do we have a chance to use healing surges?
Sure. You can get healing surges. You can get your encounter powers back. Yeah.
Right on.
Oh, sweet.
Dave, so will I also be able to insert to like priest?
You can also get back up to full. Get your healing surges back. Well, you'll be able to spend your healing surges, not get them back.
Yep. Okay.
Hey Dave, I start walking around and all that stuff, start searching for maybe something that can help us in this next situation that we're going to.
Now, what do you do now?
I'm like looking around, see if like there's a chest or bags or things like that that I can like pillage and steal stuff out of that might have things that are useful to us for.
Well, if you guys
whatever
are
we're about to go into.
Sure, you guys look around before you probably start climbing down all of these chains, and you can find between pretty much the only thing that has any kind of significant value. There is just like we'll say everybody gets 20 gold apiece from what was on the priest. It seemed like he did have a small pouch.
Alright, you guys ready to head down here? We gotta save Gim before we save Gim from himself.
Well,
Shouldn't that be the other way around? We need to save whatever's down there from Gim.
guys, I see a door over here.
Frigtilig, thank
Maybe
you very
we should
much
check
for
if
the
there's
follow,
a
Frigtilig.
staircase to go down.
Well, you could look. There could be.
I lightly cross over the river of blood and open these and do a perception check to see if there's anything wrong with these doors.
Sure. You can do that. Perception
that
check.
makes sense. I can't imagine them spending all their time crawling down chains.
And I will join you with that perception check.
No.
Is the
Doesn't
doors
appear.
like well worn?
There's a little bit of traffic, both coming from this way and also to the north. Several, coagulated footprints, where people had actually walked through the blood. Leopold, you don't see any kind of tricks on this door, no kind of traps.
Okay,
so
open it
let's
up
go ahead and open the
slowly.
door.
Alright, basically it's a very long, narrow room, looks like a lot of rubble, and you can see light billowing in from this area where there's a massive hole in the wall, and you can basically climb up on top of the rubble and get back into the area where you're going.
I hate it when you do that to us, man.
Nice thought, though, Ren.
I mean, I just don't
see
think
if there's
that
anything up north.
I just don't think that they would be traveling up and down chains just to get to the
What about
bottom.
this altar, Dave? Is there anything? Is the blood starting to not go?
Well, there
faster?
is a corpse on this altar. Why don't you give me a perception check, Peter?
There is a door here, guys. I just need to...
Well, they're up there doing whatever they're doing. I'm keeping my eyes and ears open down here.
Oh, nowhere.
Hey Dave, when you get a moment, is that a door in front of me, or is it a wall?
Yeah, 1 second.
I say, hey guys,
Thank you,
come over
sir.
here. I recognize this person on the altar.
Who is it?
It's a female gnome.
Oh my goodness, no.
I'm actually going to take her off the altar too, so she's not, I guess, dripping her blood everywhere again.
Yeah, her wrists are slit, and her wrists were basically locked up into like a shackle, where the blood was basically just draining out of her wrist. Also, her neck was sliced several different places, and she's very, very, very pale. Looks like, and she's still slightly warm to the touch. She's probably been dead for maybe 30-45 minutes.
Oh dear.
Close to down, they're dead.
Say, did you guys find another way down?
The altar is definitely it represents Orcus. You can see his
No,
massive
I looked all the way around. No,
skulled
no
mace,
down.
wings protruding out.
Shoot, I won't be. Oh man, we won't have enough time for that.
We can always do it afterwards.
What's that?
Once we read that was this portal.
I'm pretty sure I know
back
what
in
she's
search.
thinking. I'm pretty sure she wants to, like, destroy this altar, desecrate it, do something to it. But,
And the other thing is that I also wanted to cast Gentle Repose on her so that she would be protected from being raised from the dead.
Oh, nice. I like that. Very nice. But yeah, that is Peter. I sent you another tell there. Another tell.
And I'm no longer prone, I'm standing up.
Okay.
I got the two.
Take that
the
off
Remember seeing
again.
person prior, and the gnome companion one. Was there another one?
No, that was it. I didn't know if
Okay.
you'd seen the
Yeah,
second
I mentioned who she was. So
Okay. Did you hear that, Gim?
Gib can't hear it. Gib doesn't know.
Oh, so you didn't shout down to him? Oh, my
No,
bad.
I said I told them it was up here. I mean, I was all the way at the altar when I said who it was.
Okay.
All right, then I guess we go down the hard way.
Yeah, you guys are going to have to climb down these chains, but it looks like you're going to have to use some type of... You're going to have to use some skill, so you're all going to have to do athletics checks on the way down to see if you can, basically not plunge down, keep your grip on the chain.
Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and I'm going to take my shield and I'll put my shield on my back.
Okay.
I mean, that makes only sense, so that'll help me out a little bit.
So are you taking the corpse down, Peter, or are you leaving it up here?
I'm gonna leave the corpse up there. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna throw it down again.
Here again.
Mess up.
She's got gentle repose. Maybe she'll just have a couple bones broken if she ever gets resurrected, right?
Yeah. I took her off and set her on the ground. Like, I guess I'm not gonna desecrate the dead or defile it or anything. I'm just gonna take it off the altar. No one deserves to be sacrificed on a altar to Orcus.
Or at least leave their body there as I hang my head down. Well, we still need to stop this this portal from being opened, so we should make our way down.
Let's get going.
Okay. So I want everybody to, well, yeah, everybody give me a check, please.
Which is it's going to be athletics, you said?
Athletics, yes. Strength, and then add athletics. Basically, whatever it says in the total column for athletics.
And since my shield's on my back, I could take the penalty for that off.
Yep. Absolutely.
You had to pick one of the worst skills I have.
Ren,
Oh my goodness.
you slide down rather easily. You shimmy your way down the chain. Ren, you are now down with Gim.
Gim, how are you doing down here?
Oh, pretty good.
Oh,
I think I fell.
Crasher, you are
keep it
climbing
down.
down, and after several lengths, you lose the grip of your hands. Well, your hands lose the grip of the chain, and you fall 30 feet. So roll 3d10. Ah! Pff, as you fall on your back.
Keep it down.
Ugh. Alright, you take 12 damage from the 50-foot. Actually, it's about a 40-foot fall for you. You still take 12 damage from falling. Boom. You almost land on Ren. Alright, next, who's sliding down?
I rolled a 23, Dave.
Okay, Peter, you get down easily.
I move Ren out of the way.
Leopold.
Thank you, Ren.
Last but
Yeah,
not
I
least,
take
the
that back.
caboose.
I do a backflip off the top, so it's all acrobatic-y.
So you're
So
not
I
going to
don't
hold
have to
your...
do stri-
Okay, cool. So you're going to just do a triple Linden swan dive
Exactly,
and
so
trying
I
to
gotta-
land on your feet, right?
You're right, so I can just do that.
Okay,
And
cool.
do a barrel roll and jump back up and be
Sounds
all
good.
smooth.
50
I-
feet? Sure, I've got a DC for you.
I'd say jump
We
off
should
the
watch
walls
out
as
for
you go
fancy
down
feet.
instead.
I'm nudging Ren. I say, watch this shit.
Yeah, this is going to be bad or it's going to be good. I did a 23.
Yeah,
So-
that's way too low for the DC I was looking for something spectacular for that like that. So you do a swan dive. It looks beautiful as you spread your hands and you dive down, and all of a sudden something goes wrong and you start tumbling in the air, taking 5d10 damage, the full fall damage. So go ahead and do 5d10 damage for me. As you basically land, directly on your face.
If he maxes out, I'm gonna laugh my head off.
You can hear bones snapping as Leopold falls to almost his impending death. So Leopold, you take 26. You're going to be weakened for the rest of the for
And then I use all my
a couple
rest of my healing
days.
surges to make myself good to go. And that's part to go ahead.
That's
and
no
make.
problem.
You
You're
guys
going to
have
be
fun.
you're going to be weakened. You have several bones that are basically not broken, but they should be broken. But we're going to say that your effects are going to allow you to continue to walk, but you're going to be in such a condition that you're going to be weakened from here on out. So
I'm gonna do a health healing check on him. I'm gonna try to put a splint on it.
okay, sure, yeah, he's definitely got several fractures. You can get a look at him. Ren, you can give me a medicine check. Let's see if you can kind of diagnose what type of problems that he has.
I'm guessing that would be like int.
So give me a heal check. No, that would be your heal wisdom.
I gotcha.
And once I get back
Leopold.
down, Dave, I'm going to rearm myself with my sword and shield.
15 for that heal check, and also I extend my hand out to Free and pull him back up and say, "It's okay. I've done just the same." Leopold,
But first it was one of those sigils and ounces pit.
Leopold,
It seemed to fall everywhere.
I'm sorry to say, but from your injuries, it looks like you have internal injuries. And
Yeah,
you're
numbers are definitely inflated in
bleeding.
4th edition,
Your
which is good.
arms
That's
and
just the
legs are all
mechanics of the
fractured,
game.
and I'm sorry we can't bring you along. You're just like a lame horse, and we gotta put you down.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
You said it was more slow to Raven Queen.
You want me to put him out of his
Thanks,
misery?
guys. Thanks. Shoot.
You want me to put him out of his misery?
We will when we start back up Abernathy. We will definitely. Everyone will have webcams ready to go.
I think his soul would fare better in the Raven Queen's court than with us.
I hope all of you die. That's my last word. All
I'm
you
going to say, I think
die.
he needs a second opinion.
Oh,
I'll do a
no.
heal check on him.
I think he needs a second opinion. Wow.
Just leave me here. You guys go ahead. I'm just gonna rob all the corpses and leave.
Well, as you guys are, down at the bottom of the pit, you can see that ahead of you about 50, I'd say about 50 feet. Peter, you can tell that he's pretty bad off, but I mean he's going to be able to walk, but he's going to definitely be a hindrance. But you guys can see, you know, as you get down to you are on the bottom, you know, you're scraping yourself up off of the floor, Leopold. You can see that there is in front of you a column, sort of like a beautiful columned entryway, and you can see off straight ahead in the distance, you can see a robed figure with his hands, you know, sort of like the I want to say the Christ the Redeemer type of statue with his arms spread out looking up. And you can see that there is a massive portal behind this person.
Leopold, you're in luck. I got one healing potion left.
Thanks again.
I'm okay.
Quickly,
And this...
Dave, would I be able to make out any of the chants that have been...
Don't argue. Take it.
Now,
I'm okay.
What do you want to do with your check now?
Would I be able to make out what chants I was doing?
You're about probably between just the entryway alone, and then there's the space. You're not going to be able to see what he's. You can hear a very low. Oh, so yeah, I'll let you do a chant. You can hear the chant very, 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 very lightly.
Hey guys, Leopold doesn't want to take a healing potion. What does that tell you?
Losing the will to live.
So what do you want me to roll? Knowledge, perception?
Give me Arcana or Religion.
Uh, 21.
Yeah, and he is standing there with his arms. You know, now the portal is starting to really look like it's starting to swirl, and it is like a blackish green type of swirl, and you can see a massive figure that is starting to appear behind this portal. This figure has wings, massive. This portal looks to be about 30 foot tall, 40 feet tall, basically consuming the entire wall.
I'm going to tell you guys now, he's asking for his Lord Orcus to come through.
Right, we need to stop this before he finishes.
If you guys, we need to break his concentration with his chant. So if we could stop, if we could hit him with something, that'd be best.
Leopold, take this damn healing potion.
I'm okay. Keep it on you, okay? I'm fine. I'll be good. I get up and I start walking away with the party.
Take one of mine, because I've got two, so I still have one there.
Okay, so as everyone walks in, this is what you see. You descend into a nightmare. There are crimson streams that are spilling from above, from the room, from the ceiling. Streams of blood flowing in through the entryway that you came through. Blood everywhere. It is forming a massive pool of blood in the middle of this religious chamber. A yawning black portal dominates the northern wall. This thing is probably 40 foot tall. You can see that behind this wall of black and green swirling something, you can see that something is trying to push through it, and you can see a like a hand starting to push through, but it's pushing the actual, looks like the portal it's pushing, and the light, you know, the lighting is now starting to become more and more apparent as this thing actually emerges, and it looks like a huge demon. This thing is 20 foot tall, 30 foot tall, wings spread. You can see that it starts to push through this, and then the portal kind of, I want to say it does something like a concussive blast as it snaps, and everybody's almost knocked down from the force of the portal starting to open, and then the portal starts to swirl to where you can see the other side of the portal, and it looks. Everybody, go ahead and give me a perception check really quick. Nice crit.
Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Considering you're Raven Queen, you're going to be happy to get that.
So as you guys are watching all of this unfold, Ren, you notice that on the other side of this portal is the elemental chaos, and you can see standing in front of you, coming out of this portal, a massive creature. Not as massive as Orcus. You can tell with your check, Ren, this is an aspect of Orcus as it comes through the portal.
Group.
It is an aspect of portal, an aspect of Orcus, and as this thing comes out of the portal, a wall slams shut behind you, closing the entryway that you just entered. And now the whole entire temple starts to shake and rumble a little bit, and you can see that all of these torches that are on the little, the nice cute little tiki stands, they almost go out, but then they rekindle their flame. And there was sort of like a shockwave as this creature emerges from the portal. Now, opposite of the portal, you can see that there is this massive statue of Orcus, which is to your left, which is also flanked by two smaller Orcus statues that are, basically behind you. There is also, on the east, there's a series of steps that is leading up to a platform or a small pit is flanked by two smaller statues of Orcus. So you can see that there's quite a theme of Orcus in here. To your left, or to the west, there's another set of steps that is ascending to an altar made of bone, flanked by wide pillars. There is a human clad in heavy armor that is standing in front of the Orcus portal. This is a very tiny, this is a normal sized human, but compared to this aspect of Orcus behind him, is very tiny. His eyes are closed. He has a book in his hand. He closes the hand. Well, he closes the book, opens his eyes, lowers his head, looks at all of you, and says, "Welcome. The ritual has been complete. I am Kalarel." Give me one more perception check as well, please, everybody. I bet this ain't the module, is it? Alright, so Ren, Gimlet, and also Peter and Leopold. Let's see. You all notice that this Kalarel, he is much stronger than what was first once told to you. Meaning, of all of the lore and stories that you've heard of Orcus, you could recognize him not only with, his facial features and how his skin is sort of a very faded, wrinkled, almost look to where he looks undead. His helmet, his eyes are glowing. You can tell that Kalarel is nothing but a death priest hierophant, or hierophant. Now, we're not going to roll initiative here. The odds against you guys are overwhelming. Kalarel wishes to offer you something. Kalarel does talk to you in a very, and also you can see that the gnome is here. The gnome that's the one-handed gnome is here, and he introduces his new apprentice to you as well. Now, he talks about, he's going to go into a story mentioning how once you first came to Winterhaven, his spies alerted him that you were meddling around trying to find out where the Orcus portal was. Ninarin, the elf that you captured, she talked, but she is no more. Winterhaven, my spies and also my servants are there currently destroying Winterhaven. If you make it out of here alive, there will be nothing left of Winterhaven. You can see behind you this aspect of Orcus. Behind him there is another, and another, and a whole legion of followers of Orcus. It is just a matter of time before our army destroys the entire Ninterville and we work northwards into other lands that have not been discovered yet. What do you guys have anything you want to talk about? You guys want to ask him? I am all ears, he says. I will offer you something, but first, do you have any last words before I take all of your lives?
Yeah, it's clobbering time, you motherfucker.
Never, Kalarel. As a follower of the Raven Queen, it is my duty to rid of Orcus and his slaves. You bring death to this world, and for the people of the Nightveil, or Wintervale, I will vanquish you.
He goes into a laugh. Foolish mortals. Do you really think that you can take me, my minions, and the Legion coming through this portal as we speak? Are you really that naive? This is your last chance. Join us, or you will die.
Hey, Dave.
And then the gnome says, yeah! You can join us or die!
Before anything else happens...
I kind of figured you were going to say that, Mr. What is your name again? Gimli Grimm? You shouldn't have done this, Gimli Grimm. Now it's time for you to pay the price.
You're first, motherfucker.
So anyway, I was going to see, would I be able to identify the magic circle or whatever he's in? With Arcane.
Sure, it is a ritual circle. It is a summoning ritual circle. It is a mixture of divine, necrotic, force, all of the magics. Not anymore, Leopold.
Oh. Because when I told that was before you started the other stuff, I thought.
No, not anymore. So, unfortunately, the game is going to end here. Kalarel basically unleashes the aspect of Orcus on you. There's no need to do this fight. The aspect of Orcus is a level 24 elite brute. He himself is also a level 21 elite controller. So basically, you guys are killed. very quickly, especially with the other wraiths in the room. He offered you a place at his side, and with the actions of Grim and the servant of the Raven Queen, he has decided to change his mind, and you are all dead. We're not even going to go through this. So, we are going to go ahead and end the game here.
Thanks a lot, Dave.
You guys, no, hold on, hear me out. You guys see the aspect of Orcus, not only as the aspect of Orcus starts to engage you and come towards you. Kalarel waves his hand, everyone becomes paralyzed, and one by one, the aspect of Orcus just kills you.
Hey, you see, the bad thing is I was going to join him. I was just
Now,
with you guys.
Here's the thing. This is where we're going to end, okay? And we're going to continue this. But there's going to be a twist when we start back up.